What is going on, everybody? DJMINES here. So look, there are so many home miners who are interested in ASICs, but they can't get involved in ASICs because of the sound. So today we're going to be reviewing the Fruition Designs KS2 kit. Now this is for the Ice River KS2, and I'm really excited about this because, hey man, who wouldn't want to make their ASIC quieter? Now I am told it also makes the machine more efficient, and keep in mind, if you buy the design, you're just going to get this 3D kit. If you're looking for the full silencer kit, this is not something you have to do, but if you decide to do it, yeah, you're gonna have to look at AC Infinity. This is a different company altogether. But if you do decide to get the Fruition kit, 15% off by using code DJMINES. So again, the kit, pretty straightforward, 3D model here, intake, exhaust. I don't even know which one is which, to be honest with you, just yet. Instructions come in. There's some little chips that come in. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I'm sure throughout this design or instructions, I'll figure it out. Okay, so first to disassemble, you basically just take this cover off, follow the instructions, super easy. It was just these 4 screws here and these corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, just the top ones, not the bottom one. Okay, next we're gonna take off these ASIC fans. Again, just look at the picture. It was super easy. It was 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Okay, so then you look in your bag, you're gonna have 4 of these little things. You just break them off. I mean, be careful, right? Like, it's a little scary to break them off, but it's not a big deal. And we're just gonna plug these 4 in, same spot. Try to be gentle. I know it's a little scary. This is actually my first time doing this, so. All right, now they're tugged in there, and we're gonna get that 4th one in just like that. Boom, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now we're gonna remove the 4 fans. There's 2 here for the exhaust and 2 on the other side, so just take out all these screws. Okay, so the instructions say these are really long screws. You wanna put these to the side, still keep them, still keep everything, but we're not gonna reuse this for the kit apparently. And we're gonna take this whole cable with it, I'm assuming. You know, something bad happens, we don't wanna ruin it, so I'm trying to get it through this slit as best I can. And there we go. Now you can do the same thing on the other side. So I don't know if you can tell from the camera, but this one's a little bit trickier. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Looks like you have to go under and then around or above this piece here. So yeah, just be gentle, be careful guys, you'll figure it out. So yeah, like kind of down and over. Oh, too easy. Keep these boys, I'm telling you. All right, step 5, apparently we need to take the PSU fan guard off here. And it says to turn it on its side like so. Now in the photo, they don't even have any of this here, but whatever. Okay, so then it says there's 4 of these screws and they're a little bit different. You'll know in the bag because there's literally only 4 and they have like these crazy rivets and everything. Now keep in mind here, when I tried to line this up, it actually wouldn't fit because of my table. So I had to put something under it. I just put like a little cardboard box. You could use, I guess, whatever you need to get everything lined up. And then, yeah, man, that lines up really nice from what I can see. And then yeah, just put these 4 screws in. Okay, so now we're just gonna put these screws in all 4. Okay, so now we need to get these 8 other ones. You'll know the difference. They look completely different. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a couple on the inside. Straightforward, look at the picture. And I'm actually not gonna fully tighten it yet. I'm just trying to get it in there. And then we're gonna go across, like I said, over in this corner. Okay, so actually to get these corners, it was kind of difficult, so I just loosened everything, especially the ones on the inside, because if you don't know, if you tighten these too much like I did in the beginning, then it kind of lifts everything up. So now I'm just gonna go back and I'm gonna re-tighten everything just a little bit, so now everything is snug. Okay, so now we're on the exhaust side. We're just gonna do the same thing here. There's actually 8 of them, so yeah, pretty straightforward. Same method here. We're just gonna put it in enough to where it catches, and then we're gonna go across in the corners. Okay, step number 8, we are almost done, folks. Now we're just gonna put this cover back on, and it basically just says, make sure you put it on the right way, and there's no wires like that you're gonna cut or anything. That would be really sad to ruin a $4,000 machine or however much. You know what? Let me know in the comment section below, at the time of watching this, how much does a KS2 cost? I would love to hear from you. Okay, so now that the hard part is over, all you do is put this intake on the intake, pretty much. This is the exhaust, just to be clear. And then you're gonna put the silencer outside of that. And honestly, I can almost hear nothing. Let me tell you, without the silencer, big difference. Can you hear that? That's a big difference. So you don't have to buy the silencer, but I will say, even without the silencer, it's so much quieter. Way, way quieter than just running an ASIC in your home. Now this is the fan on level 10, and again, really, really quiet. You don't need to go this high. I was on 6 and it was basically quiet. Now look at the difference when I take the silencer off. Wow. Again, you don't have to get the silencer, but man, you're gonna want that silencer. And wow, at full blast, you can barely hear it. So let's put it back to 6, about where it's supposed to be. Okay, so on the exhaust side here, we get about 70s. That's low 70s too, man. I'm telling you, you can barely hear this. And this is on the intake side. And then now we're about a foot away, so it'll be in the 60s. So if I had to relate this sound to something, I would definitely say it's way quieter than an Octominer. I actually turned my Octominer off because it was taking over the noise from this. Way quieter than Octominer. Definitely louder than maybe like a regular fan. So probably around a rig. I would say a rig's at like 100%, 90%. It's probably as loud as like an open air frame for something like that. Okay, so overall, man, this thing is amazing with this little control board. I mean, it's so simple. Just basically plug in the USB. Took like maybe 5 seconds or so. Everything all in all probably took me with recording about 30 minutes. So if you're doing this without recording, I don't see any reason why you couldn't do this in like 15 minutes or less. I know Red Panda likes to milk his videos. He'll do it for like an hour or whatever. But no, in all seriousness, man, it was really quick. It was really easy. I'm gonna have to give this a rating of a 9 out of 10. The only reason I can't give it a 10 is simply because it takes a lot of space. But for most people, that's probably not gonna be an issue, but really cool, man. And I did also order like this duck. It makes the long duck so you can kind of control where the air is going. Again, you don't need that. You don't even need this silencer. But man, it's a huge difference if you get that silencer. I would actually recommend the silencer. And I did want to point out this video is not sponsored from AC Infinity at all. I'll put a standard link in the description below, but really shout out to Fruition Designs, man. This is super cool and I strongly recommend it. Again, use code DJMINES. Peace out, everybody, and much love. Keep mining because that bull run is right around the corner.